Good morning, spiders. Ugh. I'm sure you'll remember from last time we had the bittersweet experience of realizing that our dear Mara has escaped, but Io does appear to be alive, so you win some, you lose some. Yes, it seems that so many of the friends I once had in the old days of King Chiron's rule are gone, and can't seem to have a hold on any new allies or, dare I say, friends. I do wonder if anyone familiar to me would be here, among these graves.
Hey!
Hello?
There's somebody out there, please!
Is that... No. It couldn't be... Is it Evie?
Eloise!
You're alive?
So are you? I thought you died.
Yes, well, that's only a recent thing that's been undone, but...
Eloise, I got stuck in here.
I see.
Do you have the tools to break me out? It's iron.
I think I should be able to manage.
Is that
really?
the sky?
Yes, I'm afraid I've caught you at rather an unfortunate time of day.
I would take any time of day. I would take the noon... Eloise, please.
Oh, sorry.
It's all of them. It's specifically that one.
Gosh, you must have been down there for ages.
I assume a few hundred years. What has occurred? The last I remember, the vampire king had died about a month ago.
Oh my dear, you've been out of it for very long.
Really?
I assume you remember Prince Asher taking power?
Yes, yeah, I do.
Well, yes, well, I wasn't alive
the
for that.
dust yet?
No, I'm afraid he has done rather well for himself, unlike us.
Shame. Never a big fan.
I quite agree. I would offer you a spare umbrella if I had one, but alas. Luckily, I believe
Fine.
dusk isn't far away.
No. Regardless, it's been ages since I've seen the sun. Or the sky, or the clouds, or plants. It feels...
Oh, too soon.
A shame I can't step out just yet. Oh.
No,
You're not dead then?
No, well, as I'm sure you'll remember, I was killed by hunters.
I do. Yeah.
More recently, after 200 or so years, I have been revived, though I'm not sure how. I suspect blood magic, but I doubt there are any blood mages left alive.
Really? That is fascinating. No, I was shoved in this tomb by hunters, amateur ones who got the jump on me, but they're like ants. If you get enough of them, they can swarm you.
Oh, quite.
They weren't able to kill me, but they trapped me for a while, starved me, and then left me down here, so I think a lot of my abilities have weakened.
Yes, and I'm starting to think that being ambushed and killed was quite a mercy upon me.
I think I'd take that over the tomb, but Oh, I can't see in the dark anymore.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
It'll be fine. Is there anybody around this place?
Well, not immediately around here. We are rather on the edge of vampire territory, but my castle should only be a few hundred blocks or so away.
If you could offer me some safe haven there, I would be very grateful.
Oh, of course. Anything for an old friend, I hope I can call you.
I think I'll take friend for any day. Rather than enemy.
Yes, you'll be disappointed to find that the castle has rather fallen to ruins while I was dead, but...
Eloise, I've been in a tomb for a few while. I will take a muddy castle over a dirty tomb.
Yes, I suppose that's fair. Needs must. I am rebuilding it, so rest assured it will be
I see.
somewhat more spectacular like it was before in the near future.
Turn into a bat either. Hello? You have a friend there.
Yes, I do talk to the spiders quite often, and some of them are less.
I remember
Unless
that. They're always strange like that.
As Chiron did always used to call me his spider, which was an ironic nickname.
Interesting. I do not.
To find your way up.
You don't have a passage to your castle at all? Not a path? Nothing?
Well,
Perhaps?
there used to be one, and then erosion took hold. This seems promising.
But no, I feel new. I haven't... Weak, I guess is a better term. I'm also starving.
Yeah, there should be some wild animals in these woods you can feed off of.
Thank goodness.
Let me see.
I'm not... Yep, there it goes.
So yes, here's what's left of it.
You don't have any food on you at all?
I tend to just feed off whatever I can get near me. Here's a pig.
Where are you at? Okay, you're over this way. I'm going to die. I'm not going... Thank God, I have to... How do I eat again? No,
I think you ought to use your V muscle.
No, I got it. Okay. I'm gonna get some lunch. I'm going to go eat very quickly. I'll meet you back at the castle. Don't mind me. It's been forever since I was able to eat. Oh my gosh. Where? I need another one. Where's another one?
Try not to drink my whole forest dry if you can.
Shame. I don't know what happened to those animals.
Oh, they're replaceable anyway.
Exactly, they're replenished. You'll be fine. No.
So I'm afraid this is all that's left of the above ground part of it.
You said ruins, and I didn't expect it to be this dire.
Yes, I'm afraid no one has taken the decency of maintaining it while I was dead, but then again, I was the last Rothmore alive, so I suppose there's really no one to leave it to.
I suppose that's fair. The underground section's still good.
Yes, it survived surprisingly well. And the one positive thing I can say about Asher is he is paying me handsomely to rebuild it.
Really?
In return for keeping a little eye on the other factions.
No, they're still up and around, I see.
Right then.
Sorry to hear that.
Yes. I take it you've heard of the treaty that Asher wrote up with the other factions?
Not off the top of my head, it's been a little bit.
In that case, please borrow my copy.
It's 22 pages. Why would he ever need to write 22 pages?
Oh, I know, darling, but rest assured, most of it just boils down to hunters can't kill any vampire they like anymore, and vampires
Really?
can't bite anyone they like.
The treaty of coexistence between the races of vampires, magic users, avians, humans. We consider magic users different from humans, really? And other subspecies have come to be, and recognition of the importance of harmony between the races, tolling terms and conditions, treaty occurrence. All parties to this treaty agree to the principles of mutual cooperation, non-aggressive, and peace. This treaty shall take precedence over any and all previous agreements. Why does he just get to decide this? Any modifications, amendments, or additions to this treaty must be agreed in writing by all parties. Rights and obligations. My God. Each party shall have the right to
Such a
as a
bore,
race,
isn't it?
interfere in the internal affairs of another party. No party shall engage in any sort of active aggression towards any other party. No party shall attempt to dominate or control any other party. What? Any form of slavery, subjugation, exploitation of another party, harm, disrupt, or destroy. Oh my God. We consider those other things equal with us now? Really?
I'm afraid so. It seems
Please.
to save the vampires from being hunted to extinction, he's had to concede our freedoms.
We started.
I know, it's such a... Of all the times we could have chosen to come back to the world of the living, we couldn't have picked a more dull moment.
Borderline offensive.
I know. But if it is any consolation, and take it from someone who's been following the affairs more recently, this treaty is, shall we say, on its last leg.
I can tell. Look at how it's. Can I see it again?
Of course.
Just hand it over, please. It's shoddily written. It's not. It's vague, and if Asher wrote this.
Yes, Asher was never really the diplomatic sort, really. He was more the butcher.
You can argue what is the right to exist. You can argue what counts as dominating or control, what counts as this. All of these are vague, and for a long book, it really doesn't go into detail.
Yes, the one thing Harold never thought to properly train Asher in.
Most things.
But, like I said, if there's any consolation, there have been assassination attempts going back and forth between the faction leaders, so It's only
Really?
really a matter of time before the whole thing crumbles and we're
somebody-
back at war.
Well, would be more interesting than apparently sharing tea and cupcakes with a bunch of fish and humans.
Not to
Birds.
mention the birds, yeah.
Yeah.
No, we should be back to our old ways soon enough. Hopefully, at least.
I cannot believe he would make a treaty like this to speak for us all. It's obscene. Especially for people like you and I, who vampires go into hibernation all the time. None of us got a say in this.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Oh, good evening.
You have a guest in your castle.
Yes, it tends to be overrun nowadays. No, we don't have guards posted anywhere anymore.
I don't suppose there's any of the old court around, just me and you now.
Well, aside from Asher, there is...
I don't count him.
Fair. There is Snow, Asher's old right hand, now replaced with a much younger right hand of his own turning.
Really? Scandal? What
But
the hell?
she
Snow got
was-
replaced?
Well, she was frozen in ice for give or take a century, so
Oh,
that does explain why she's had to be replaced.
it's a blink of an eye.
Hmm.
But fair enough. Do you want to go get some snacks with me? I'm still a little peckish.
Do you know I would love to, yes. We've
You
got
have
to catch
many
up.
stairs. Yeah, what have you been doing, Eloise? I've been in a hole.
Well, I've been in a tomb for of my own name, at least, for the last 200 years, and since then I've
Oh, dearest.
sort of tried to reclaim my old court
Does
position.
sunlight hurt? Sunlight doesn't hurt me anymore. I'm that weak!
Oh my dear, you've such a long way to go.
Oh,
Oh, that really
lost-
is deplorable.
Don't look at me right now. Don't.
Ow. Oh, oh,
Mm,
gentleman's bothering me.
I'm sure.
Anyway,
I'll leave the animals alive that I see. Just barely. Oh. I'm weak. Oh, this is... I cannot go back to anybody. I need to... Can I stay with you for a little bit until I'm socially acceptable to go out again? Because this is sad.
I suppose it would be too cruel of me to leave you in this state.
I was about to say.
The vampires have suffered enough humiliation recently.
Something else happened? Besides the treaty?
Aside from that, one of my old fledglings has recently resurfaced and is now a captive of the Avian Council.
So we can't chew on them, but they can take us captive?
Well, it's a rather complex situation, but
Maybe we'd have to kill them to plead a little bit. Ugh. I don't know. It's obscene. It's obscene and it's crazy. Right? I'm not the only one who can see that.
oh, I agree with
We
you.
cannot. Yeah, we cannot be the only two that think this is absolutely unfortunate. There's got to be at least one or two other people out there.
I haven't spoken to too many of the younger vampires yet.
Oh, that's fair. They're all going to be younger, huh?
I've already spoken to Kaza, his name is. He's Ash's fledgling and current trainee right hand.
I see.
He seems to be rather popular with non-vampires. He's got a lot of friends on the human
Really?
side. Avians.
I'm a little... It's... Wow. Wow. Just wow. That's really all I can do. Is just say that. I can't... that literally, I can just vent. I can't turn into a bat. Sunlight... I'm so weak, sunlight doesn't hurt me. Oh... I can't see it in the night. I can't turn into a bat. What am I good for? I'm just a human with fangs at this point.
Well, I wouldn't call it as desperate as that, but...
I know, I'm emotional, and I'm had a bad day. I've had a bad 100 years, and... I'm fine. I'm an adult. I'm good. I'm... speechless at the current state of things.
Yes, I rather was myself when I first read it.
I don't... I guess I just need a plan of attack. A way to go about things.
If it's any consolation, I'm sure there are plenty of knives in Ash's back right now.
It makes me feel a little better.
If you want, you could become one of them, once you've regained your strength and powers.
I don't think he's going to be very happy to see me, but I plan on it.
Oh, trust me, the best thing that could happen right now is yet another one of his old headaches showing up, rearing her head at him.
I always was one of those. We never did get along. Even before he was awarded power. I don't even understand. Why was he the first pick? I don't understand it.
Well, he did kill Chiron, and...
I know.
Well, really, might makes right, I suppose. No.
Doesn't mean Ash is strong, just means Chiron was too... Which is disappointing, but... fair enough. Oh, your poor little fountain's all dried up.
I know. I also seem to remember there being a lot more lawn going towards that side. I think some of my garden may have collapsed into the river over the centuries.
I'm not sure that would be so quick, but yeah, you have a cliff here.
I'm just glad some of the castle is still here.
I get that. I don't suppose you have the stuff to regain my strength at all.
All I can give you right now is a single bottle to refill by yourself. As for an altar, I do believe I have one lying around somewhere.
I was about to be much meaner to you. Thank you. Oh, that's truly all I need. I'm grateful to be out, but God, I didn't think I'd just atrophied this much.
Yes, to be fair, it took me some time to regain some of my powers as well.
Right. But I think we'll be okay.
At least things are looking our way for the
Up.
near future.
Do you think we could find other bits of the core, then?
I doubt any of them survive. Most of them will have been killed by Asher.
You came back. Asher, really?
You know, wiping out the old core. Standard power transfer procedure.
But you came back. Maybe we have a bit of old friends to find.
I wouldn't count on too many miracles happening all at once.
No, I suppose that's fair. But a girl can dream. I mean, I had a miracle happen to me just today.
That is true. If not often
Do you have anything
described as a miracle, but
I think maybe just for today, you can be a miracle. Do you have anything else in this old castle? You want to give me the tour?
There's really nothing much to see at the moment, but I could show you one or two rooms.
I could try to help you build, you know.
I would certainly appreciate it.
I may stick around for a little bit, or I head to where I assume everybody's gathered.
Yeah, I wouldn't oblige you to it, of course, but you're more than welcome to stay and help. So
at least take down the cobwebs.
Yes, the spiders keep telling me not to take too many of the cobwebs down so that they have somewhere to stay, but really, it is my castle.
And there's spiders.
I know. I just seem to have little other company down here.
Well, now that I'm here, you can talk to a real person, and not lots of spiders.
That is a relief.
Granted, I'm not better. I've been talking to my little willow wisps, so.
You still talk to those, do you?
I do. They've been with me since I was small.
I thought you would have grown out of it by some point, but oh well.
Says the one who talks to spiders! I'm sorry, mine is a little bit more dignified.
I'm short, anyway.
My flame spirits that I have had since I was a small child are a bit more dignified than your spiders that you picked up.
Very well. So these, as you may remember, were the cells where we kept our prisoners during the war. I actually recently had a prisoner here, a little murder I happened to turn, but they seem to have run off.
You lost them.
Oh, they'll be back soon enough.
Fair enough, what's their name?
I believe it was Mara.
Oh. That's a very Mer-like name, you know. I do enjoy their names. They're very sweet.
Oh yes, we used to have a lot of river mers living behind the castle, but they're just as gone as most vampires, I suppose.
Really?
Yeah, not all of it has stayed up. There have been one or two collapses down here.
I can tell. Anything in the chests? Anything old prisoners left behind?
I think anything that was there has turned to dust.
It's the only things left, an old jail cell and this main hall.
There's my old bedroom. And my altar, which I mentioned.
Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, Eloise, this is truly beautiful.
free for you to use, of course, if you can manage to gather the necessary hearts and
Of course,
blood
I'm not
bottles and books.
I'm not going to steal yours. I need the other. I forgot that I need the other altar because.
Yes, you. I'm
So
sure
at your feet, I can't use this one.
Oh my dear girl. And this is where I keep my coffin. That's really it. For now.
So the only thing left is your bedroom, and jail cells.
Yes, I suppose it would be rather a faux pas of me to put you back in a cell so soon.
Oh. You joke, but I think I would actually lose it. I'll find a place that I can put myself. But it's definitely quaint.
Yes. You know, I'm glad this part of the castle at least survived, because I always loved playing here as a child, running between the pillars with my siblings.
Who's being sentimental now?
Oh, haha. Very droll.
I thought you would have grown out of things like that. I know. To use your own words against you.
I like to hold on to some. I hesitate to call it sentimentality, rather tradition, shall we say.
Fair enough. I don't keep much of my family's old traditions. My mother's were a softer kind of folk.
I can't say the same for my parents. They were very strict and firm, shall we say.
That's fair. I held no ill will from my mothers, but they couldn't raise me the way that I think I truly needed to be.
To each their own, I suppose.
But no, I suppose I could find a place here if you'll have me.
I would be very glad to finally have another guest at Rothmore Castle.
Rather than just a myrrh that you're turning.
Quite, yes.
Are you okay if I spruce some place up for myself?
Oh, I would be very happy if you did that.
Fair enough. Your own bedroom is interesting. Your chair's a little. There you go.
Yes, yeah. I don't really use this room anymore as much ever since I have the coffin, but oh well.
Fair.
I'm just glad no one stole the gold while I was dead.
Yeah, I think the only place I can put myself is in the jail cells.
That is rather unfortunate.
How big of modifications can I make before you get mad at me?
Well, if you can...
'Cause say I tore down the wall between two, fixed it up, made it nice and pretty, would you be upset?
I suppose I could live with that, so long as it doesn't make the rest of the castle come down with it.
I won't. I'm smart.
Oh, very well then. Be my guest.
Well, I appreciate it. I might take the ones that are right here at the entrance then. That way if you have any other guests you want to put down the hall, they'll have to walk past me.
Yes, that is a good idea.
Definitely going to change a bit about this though.
Yes.
I may... That means I'm gonna have to go get tools.
I suppose the jail cell crypt tomb combination really isn't everyone's taste.
No, not typically. Not most people's.
I certainly wouldn't want any of my guests to feel like a prisoner.
Well,
Again, I
think
suppose you don't have much choice in the matter of being here.
it's either that or the woods, so I think I'll take a nice outfitted cell that I can modify. Make pretty. And put up some string lights.
And who knows, before you know it, we can have parties and balls again like we used to have.
I haven't been to a gala in ages.
Yes, I don't think with the court system gone, I suppose Asher isn't too keen on having any of those again soon.
Oh, really? Are you kidding me? He doesn't throw parties or anything.
I know, he's such a spoiled sport.
Is he dead set on being the worst person alive? Oh, my goodness.
I wouldn't be too surprised if he was.
That's what it seems like. He won't throw parties. Well, we can't chew on humans. Is he trying to get overthrown? Is that it? Does he want to die? I can arrange it.
Do you know, I would half believe so myself, given how many enemies he's made.
Makes a treaty, doesn't even follow through with it. It's not airtight.
At least he's still in very good standing with the mages. I suppose that's really the lifeline he's holding on to.
Fair enough. They are more bothersome. I don't blame him there. But, no, I have to dig in the dirt.
Would you perhaps like to borrow a shovel?
No. I'm getting stone so I can make a better shovel immediately and not have to go through the horrors of having wooden tools. Because I don't want to do that.
Do you know, people of our background just shouldn't be reduced to manual labor.
I'm aware. Don't bring it up. I'm struggling already.
You don't know how embarrassing it was to have to put up all those wooden scaffolds around the ruins.
Eloise, I'm digging in the dirt and mining stone. I think I know. I think I get the picture.
Fair enough.
Oh. It's fine. I have the stuff that I need for basic tools, so I can get through. I can cope. Granted, I don't know if I ever told you this. We weren't super close back in our court days. There was a period of time when I was young where I lived in the woods. So
Really?
I guess it's different.
I never knew that about you.
It's not something I enjoyed, but I did. Little sport. Eventually got picked up, of course, but... C'est la vie. I guess it's not too different from when I was small. Okay. Well, I have necessary tools now. So...
Well, that's a start.
I'm at least... Yeah, I'm at least through the worst of it.
I did also manage to find that altar you were talking about, so once you have the blood bottles, you can...
How many do I need for the first thing? Oh.
I don't remember. I think it's more than a few animals can provide you with.
I see. Okay. It'll be fine. Well... I am embarrassed, but it'll turn out okay. I keep forgetting how to drink. Get over here.
It's fair. I often get my muscles confused with each other.
I keep missing. Where's the other pig? What is that? What is that? Is that a... Oh, it's one of the magic things.
Yes, they also live in the woods.
I didn't typically see them around when I was younger. I guess they've more populated now. Well, but no, I'm gonna fill up a blood bottle so that I can at least have something to eat while I'm here.
That is a smart idea, yeah.
I can't just keep going out whenever I need. Starving earlier was not fun.
I really ought to set up a farm of some kind or something.
Oh,
Because right
I
now
could
I
help.
really feel like a most ungracious host for letting you...
Well, you didn't know you're going to be hosting, to be fair.
True, true.
And it's okay. I can, as much as I despise it, I can put my hair up and roll up my sleeves, and it's really, the ability to adapt is really what sets us apart from the others, right?
I would say so, yes.
So, yeah, I'll adapt. I'm going to hate it, but I'll adapt. And I'm gonna bring some flowers back. What is this? It's wood? Okay, what? Archwood. Not seen this. It's mine now.
Yes, that old dead tree has been up there
Oh
for
god!
ages. Oh, are you being attacked?
Yeah, I didn't know what something was. God!
Yes, I should have really warned you about those.
Why do you have a den of creatures near your...
Do you
It's
know, I'm not
fine.
sure.
It's
I'm
fine.
not sure when they moved in, but anyway.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna go downstairs. Oh. I feel so poor. You have some friends down here, actually.
It's a shame I can't feed off their blood. Would be rather useful right now.
Oh, that would be disgusting. Eloise, they're rotten.
Well, yes, of
Can
course,
you
but if
imagine
they
what?
weren't, then
Can you imagine what it would taste like when you bit in? I'm taking down the cobwebs near my room.
understandable. Well, I'll leave this here then, and you can put it wherever you like once you've accumulated the necessary blood.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it wholeheartedly. Okay. If I just... there we go. Bigger room. I think I might be taking down your storeroom. Hold on. I think that might be where you put people's things.
No, I'm pretty sure
Well,
those are just coffins.
really? Okay. If that's okay then. I thought that was possibly where you put people's stuff, but if that's not, then it's
That
mine now.
that being said, I'm sure you won't have any shortage of storage space.
No, I definitely won't. Hmm. What? Okay. I was confused why they weren't breaking. They just break interestingly. I might take over the 3 rooms right here, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that would be acceptable, yes.
Well, it's the first 3 on the line.
It's not like I'm
Basically
using
like
them
a...
anyhow.
Exactly. And if you need to, I'll refit them. It'll be fine. Besides, I'll go on food runs and things. Pay back my dues.
Mhm.
Bring us back groceries. uh,
You know, the interesting thing about this part of the castle is that it's much older than the Rothmore family.
really?
By all historical accounts, this was already here by the time the first Rothmore built the smaller castle on top above ground.
That's
We're not really
that's
sure who built
fascinating.
it.
Really? Not a clue?
There's theories about Farlanders, but that seems far-fetched if you'll permit me the pun.
A little bit funny. Oh, that's fine. Okay. I will actually have a room and a place to sleep, and I won't just live every day in and out of consciousness underground. It's like it's my birthday or something.
Yeah. If only we had some sort of calendar to keep track of days and years.
I know,
But
but that's okay.
but no, everything's always 50 years this way and 2 weeks that way. Like,
We'll be okay. It's smaller than what I'd be used to, but I can expand it back, I suppose. If you need new prisoners, they might get the just nicest cell ever. Look at this. There we go.
nice and spacious. Or at least for a former prison cell.
It's smaller than what I'd be comfortable with, but I will take anything I can get. I don't suppose you would have more of the iron bars. I have a vision.
I might do if you'll give me just a moment.
Take your time. I won't change up it too much so it doesn't, like, clash with what it used to be. But,
Iron bars.
thank you. Look, they're like windows. And then these don't need to be here anymore. They can go away. Isn't it cute? I guess cute's not the right word, but
Yes, I was about to
I
say I
don't
would hesitate to use the
I
word
don't
cute,
care.
but
I don't care. I've been in a dirty tomb for the last 100 years.
yes, like one of my spiders just said, it's a gentrified cell.
I suppose so. Do you have torches or some sort of light so that it's not
I do.
eternally dark in here? I appreciate that.
Aha, you've fallen right into my trap. I jest.
So I have to say, it's not a very good trap. But I might. I definitely. Might change the door. I believe iron is out for now. Oh wait, hold on. I have another vision. Always was a better decorator in my youth. Hold on. Better vision, better vision. See?
It's certainly better than before.
Well, yeah, it's okay. You're going to be judgmental, but I've seen your room and it's much smaller than this even is. And it uses the same blocks, so we have very similar rooms.
That is true, yes.
I don't want to hear a single judgment passed onto my room when yours is going to be much smaller than mine even is.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Oh. Eloise, come look.
Ooh, oh, I do rather like this.
See? You just had to put lights in and it fixes itself. If I can get a coffin in here, I'll have a nice little nook. I enjoy little spots to put my bed in. Okay. I might need more deep slate, though.
I'll see if I can find any.
I appreciate it. I am just requesting things. Hmm. Maybe not. I'm having another vision. Oh, these are slabs. Oh, your family was cheap on the floors. Or not their family, but I guess whoever built this.
Yes, exactly. Don't, don't drag my family into this. I had nothing to do with the
Oh,
construction of these
like they're
floors.
here to hear it?
No, they're
Sorry.
buried next door.
Oh, maybe they could then. Why? This is interesting. Some of these are stairs.
Huh, that certainly is interesting.
What the hell? Do we think this or maybe a dark oak would go better?
I think a dark oak in this would contrast rather nicely.
Well, no, I'm saying do we think the archwood looks good or should I get a dark oak instead?
It does look a bit monotone compared to the rest.
Fair. I was thinking a similar thing. Hold on, I'm going to put a little bit of a ring around with the deep slate. I like how that looks whenever that happens.
My spiders are complaining about you tearing down their cobwebs. It's not for you to
Oh, they
complain,
can.
spiders.
They can cope. Okay. Besides, they have plenty of cobwebs in this whole castle.
I know.
I'm gonna stay here long enough and start talking to spiders. Okay. Regardless, I think it's coming out rather nice.
I do agree, yes.
Alright, do we think this or the archwood looks better? Here, I'll put them side by side. You saved me from my tomb, and now help me by doing hardwood swatches. Which one looks better?
I do like the dark oak better. It adds a
Okay.
splash of color.
Fair enough. I gotta be careful with the wisps. I'd rather them not set the floor on fire. But
Yes.
they've not done that before, truthfully. Okay. Oh, and now look at that. And you got judgmental of me saying I could stay in the prison. Look. I know how to decorate well. I can make any house a home.
I suppose I've had the fortune of never having to find or build a home of my own, but rather inheriting one.
It really changes you, I'd say. I think I'll take this and move it to here and here. Oh, this is so cute. We'll take him down. He doesn't need to be up there. Look at this. Oh.
I do like what you've done with the place.
Now I just need a better coffin.
I wish I had a spare one on hand I could give you, but alas.
Hold on. Let me see how to make them. Maybe I can just do it myself. Oh! If I can just go get sheep outside, yeah. Oh, and I have the dye for it, too. Oh, I can get it red. Oh, I'm so excited.
There should be plenty of
Finally.
red flowers to be able to dye it.
The thing is finding the sheep. I happened to kill the one that I came across earlier, but that's fine. Oh, it's raining.
At least that should protect you from the sun.
It's not like it hurts me. Come on, wisps. Let's go find some sheep. There's one. It brings some life. I agree. Oh. Wisps, you'll be okay. It's just a little bit of rain. Oh, I do miss going out into the rain. It's been forever.
I'm not surprised, really, that so few animals survive so close to vampire territory.
Yeah, I did find another sheep, but it... Yeah, I'm trying to find another. There's lots of monsters in here. But that's about it.
Yes, I was just attacked by one of those rather more, how shall I say, violent spiders.
Oh.
Sometimes they don't want to talk to me, they just want to bite me.
Fair. You know, I don't ever have to worry about that with mine. Oh, right. I can see vampire territory on the map. Oh, that means there's orchids. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna take a little field trip. I'll be right back.
you'll be able to make an umbrella.
Exactly. Is this somebody's home, or I believe I may have found something.
That might be the bat IHOP.
There's a few different buildings around here. Okay.
There's fewer than there used to be, and the capital has sort of fallen into disrepair a bit.
That too. Oh. Can't say I'm surprised, but it's sad. There's just no sheep. There's just no sheep. There's another sheep. I see. Okay, I see it. There's plenty of skeleton horses around here. Interestingly enough.
Yes, I'm not sure why actually there are so many around.
You get a new steed if you'd wanted. Oh,
I think it would be rather uncomfortable riding a horse made only of bones.
not if you get the right saddle.
True, but besides we can fly anyway, so it seems rather redundant.
Well, it's not the need for them, but they're nice to have around, you know?
Fair, fair.
The issue is if you get regular horses, you can actually eat off of them.
That is certainly true.
So I think I'd just rather get regular ones. I'm being not petrified, but I'm being patronized. my wisps.
Ah,
Where's the entrance in?
this tower, yes.
Oh, there's no roof. Okay.
No, I'm afraid that'll also have to be rebuilt.
I almost lost sight of what I get to do. I get to go make a coffin. A nice red one. Aw. Wait, did that sheep not drop a wool? Hold on. Hold on. What?
That would be odd, certainly.
Eloise, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be right back after I go up these stairs for the 5th time today. Oh my goodness. Oh. You put it away? Okay. Thank you, Willows. I'm going back down the stairs. I'm going back down the Eloise, I appreciate the haven. I think my legs are going to die from all these stairs.
Oh, you'll get used to it.
I know.
And I certainly appreciate the company.
Well, I appreciate being here.
There hasn't really been much sound down here in the last few centuries other than, screaming prisoners.
Well, you could always just get more of that if you wanted.
I think Prince Asher and his stupid treaty would disagree. Ooh.
Look. Oh. Hold on. I'm debating if I put little bits around it like I usually do. Bits and baubles or some...
I do quite like that, yes.
Oh, I don't suppose you have any clay with you?
No, I'm
For a
afraid
flower
not.
pot?
No.
I don't feel like going into the water right now. I just got back and I'm already sopping wet from the fucking rain. Okay, but
The finer details can wait for later, but right now, it seems you have the beginning of your own room.
oh, this is lovely. And I can make furnaces. Okay. And I did get coal while I was out. Oh, okay. It's so I enjoy this a lot actually. But
I'm glad I can
I
be of assistance to you.
the difference between my room and the cells next to it are very funny.
I know, isn't it just?
Oh, great, a door. What does archwood doors look like? I'm not familiar with it very. Oh, it's just hmm. Move, move. Look.
Perfect.
I mean, okay. What doors do you use for your castle? Because it does look a little silly with all of the other ones being this.
These are dark spruce, which I get from the vampire territory, but
Oh,
I could
I could just go get that later.
I think I have some spare wood on me.
Good to know.
If you would like to make some doors to fit the rest of the interior.
I miss dark spruce. It's been so long since I've worked with it. I definitely think it wouldn't go with much of the stuff that I have in here, but I'm happy to have it. I'll have to look in a recipe book to see what all I can make besides this.
Yes, it can
I
be
do like
overwhelming.
I do like this little even the altar is cute and outside and between the um the columns.
It's a shame that it takes so much blood to level up.
It'll it'll be okay. I may head out and go essentially try to work as hard as possible to get animal blood and materials.
Hmm. Yes, I suppose that's the most important thing for you to do right now.
I need to get glass bottles so I can have a store of blood bottles on me. I need to get animal blood to put in here, and I need to get iron so I'm not stone poor. But I don't know if you'll still be around, but I think I'm gonna go head out.
That's fair enough. I hope we get to see more of each other than we did before in the old court days.
I'm sure we will. Something tells me you might be my only ally right now. We'll see how Snow feels, but
I think it pays to have a friend in the dangerous times we live in.
I sort of fear that we might be watching times try to change. And that's not always a good thing.
Well, I'm not too fond of my own inability to always control what will happen next.
I think a lot of I don't know. I haven't met a lot of the young vampires, but I don't know what our culture is like anymore. I'm glad the person who found me was a friend. I don't know how I would take it if it was, well, a hunter with enough skill to kill me, or even honestly, even just a stick, because I think if any hunter came by me now, they could just kill me.
Yes, I think,
But
well, at least the treaty should protect you from
true.
being killed off on sight. I suppose that's the only thing that treaty is good for.
I suppose so. But I'm gonna head out. I don't know if you'll still be around, but I'll see you around,
I'll be
Eloise.
somewhere in the castle. Not exactly
I
sure
see.
what I'll work on, but you'll be able to find me.
Well, I will head up then.
Alright then, best of luck. Well, that was certainly not someone I was expecting to see today. It is good to see familiar faces again, every now and again. But I suppose for now I'm rather tired, so I'll leave this day for what it is and let Evie get on with her business. Alright then, spiders. Until we see each other again.